Welcome back, listeners, to our deep dive into the latest currents shaping technology and the economy. Today, we're talking about a story that's almost surreal in its speed and scale: Amazon's massive new data center project in New Carlisle, Indiana, dubbed Project Rainier. Picture this. Just over a year ago, this 200-acre plot was nothing but cornfields. Now it's home to 7 operational buildings packed with hundreds of thousands of Amazon's custom-built Trainium2 chips, with plans to hit over 1 million by year's end. This isn't just a data center, it's being billed as the largest cluster of non-NVIDIA AI chips in the world, and it's already humming with activity, powering AI workloads for Anthropic, a key rival to OpenAI. So let's unpack what's happening here, why it's moving so fast, and what it means for the tech landscape and beyond. First, the sheer pace of this project is staggering. Amazon broke ground in September 2024, and by October 2025, they had a fully operational site. That's record-breaking, even for a tech giant with nearly 2 decades of data center experience. The secret sauce? A mix of customer demand. AI compute needs are through the roof right now, alongside hefty local incentives. Indiana rolled out over $8 billion in tax exemptions over decades to seal this $11 billion deal, the largest capital investment in the state's history. In return, Amazon promises a GDP boost of over $1 billion and thousands of jobs, though many are temporary construction roles. Still, the urgency reflects a broader trend. The AI race is on, and big tech isn't waiting around. With competitors like Meta and OpenAI building their own mega centers, Amazon's betting big on speed to stay ahead. But here's where it gets fascinating, and a bit controversial. This Indiana site isn't just about scale. It's a bold pivot away from NVIDIA's dominance in AI hardware. Those Trainium2 chips, and soon Trainium3, are Amazon's in-house answer to GPU shortages and high costs. They're less powerful than NVIDIA's offerings, but Amazon claims they deliver 30 to 40% better price performance and can be packed in tighter, cutting down on electricity and cooling needs. This is a strategic play, especially as they're tailored for Anthropic, a partner Amazon has backed with an $8 billion investment. Unlike Google, which powers its own AI with custom TPUs, Amazon is focusing on enabling others through its AWS Bedrock platform. It's a different kind of bet, one that hedges on partnerships over proprietary models. Now, let's talk about the ripple effects, because they're not all rosy. This project will eventually span 30 buildings, consuming 2.2 gigawatts of electricity, enough for over 1 million homes and millions of gallons of water. That's raised eyebrows among locals in New Carlisle, a town of just 1,900. Farmland is disappearing, roads are clogged with construction traffic, and there are real fears about water scarcity and power grid strain, especially with other big players like GM and Samsung building nearby. Amazon is pitching in with millions for infrastructure upgrades and claims to be exploring clean energy options like small nuclear reactors. But with electricity bills near data centers reportedly spiking by up to 267% in some areas, the tension between tech growth and community impact is palpable. So why does this matter to you, listening at home? Project Rainier isn't just a data center. It's a microcosm of the AI boom's promises and perils. It showcases how fast tech can transform landscapes, literally and figuratively, while highlighting the fierce competition to control AI's future. Amazon's chip strategy could disrupt NVIDIA's grip if it scales, but the environmental and social costs remind us that innovation doesn't come free. As this trillion-dollar AI infrastructure race heats up, the question looms: are we building for a future we can sustain, or just racing to keep up? Stick with us as we keep tracking these seismic shifts.